They call it the D. There's the bust. Been the center of attention all week. His coach, Bill Cowher, Joey Porter said that he thought Jeremy Stevens was soft and said he would tell Stevens so. Matt Hasselbeck, Sean Alexander, Coach Holmgren, everybody getting ready before the game. First quarter, Matt Hasselbeck getting his hook on to Darrell Jackson. Big game. Jackson, 5 catches in the first quarter alone. Late in the drive, Hasselbeck trying some more to Jackson. This looks like a touchdown, but instead, offensive pass interference on Jackson. Guys, do you agree?
I agree, Stuart. You can't put your hand or extend it from your body, and it doesn't have to be gross. It just has to be that action.
I disagree right here. You'll see Darrell Jackson take it up, wheels back.
Is that a push?
Does not push. There is some incidental contact, no push.
Jaws says he doesn't push much, but they did call it. Second quarter, Hasselbeck to Jeremy Stevens. Haji, you see it? You want to know how he was going to respond? That's how he responded. He dropped the ball and got popped, and Steeler DBs were giving it to him verbal-wise after that. Later, Ben Roethlisberger, deep, hater in the house, picked up by Michael Boulware. Roethlisberger came in, the #1 rated passer in the postseason. But Big Ben, who was just 1 for 5 in the first quarter, shakes it off. Shovel pass to Hines Ward. That gained 12 yards. Hines has led the Steelers in receiving 6 straight years. Later in the drive, Big Ben, Jaws, what makes him effective?
Well, they rushed 3 on this. We buys time in the pocket, extends the play, does not cross the line of scrimmage, and makes this kind of play. I love the mobility of a quarterback to move outside the pocket to get the ball to his playmakers.
That was on 3rd down and 28 yards to go. First and goal, Bettis, the bus, up the middle. No, son, can't get anything. Second and goal, Bettis from the Department of Redundancy Department. No love. Haji, you said they should get Ben moving. What did you mean?
Well, because I thought they would be keying on Jerome, and what you do when Jerome is your lead blocker, that's one more blocker for Ben Roethlisberger to get in for the score.
Roethlisberger got in for the score. They called it a touchdown, but since it was under 2 minutes ago in the half, they had a booth review. Hard to tell, isn't it, guys?
No, he scored. The plane of the end zone goes all the way up to the end line. When he comes down, he's sure of the goal line, but I mean, right there, he is over the goal line. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
They had called touchdown on the field. There was not conclusive evidence to overturn it. Touchdown stands Roethlisberger, 6th career rushing touchdown. Steelers led it 7-3 at halftime. Check out these numbers. Halftime scores, Steelers, 49ers. Previously, 30 of the 37 teams that led at halftime went on to win the football game.
We're going to have to just keep working the running game, Michelle. I mean, we got to be patient with it, and our defense has done a phenomenal job of keeping this good offense to 3 points. But Ben can settle down and get a feel for the game. We got to get the run game going. I think we'll be all right.
That was Bill Cowher at halftime. Third quarter, Steelers up 7-3. Wee Willie Parker, as cool as the other side of the pillow. 75 yards to the hizzy. Longest run from scrimmage in Super Bowl history. Haji, it looked easy.
You know what they
Why?
did? They made a great adjustment at halftime. They came out in a 3 wide receiver set, more of a throwing formation and personnel, and they ran the football from it.
Spread it out. Check out the hole that Parker had. The undrafted free agent out of North Carolina, and he was the fastest guy on the team when he was a Tar Heel, and ain't nobody gonna catch Wee Willie from behind.
Bulwer's got to fill that, Stu. He's got to make the play.
Third quarter, Steelers driving up 14-3, get on the bus, Gus. Bettis, 13 yards, 5th all-time leading rusher. It looks like the Steelers are about to go in for a 21-3 lead, but see what happened. Roethlisberger picked up by Kelly Herndon. First pick he's thrown in the red zone all year. Herndon takes it back. That's the longest pickoff return in Super Bowl history. He doesn't score, but they get it close. And Jeremy Stevens, who had already dropped a couple of passes. Hasselbeck going right back to his tight end. Stevens, 5th touchdown in his last 6 games. Seahawks, who could have been down 21-3, down instead to 14-10. Fourth quarter, Seahawks driving. Hasselbeck, complete to Bobby Ingram, former stud out of Penn State, 17-yard first down. Same drive, 3rd and 18. Seahawks, Hasselbeck looking. Dude had not thrown an interception the entire postseason. He picks the worst time to do it to Ike Taylor. Steelers ball, ensuing possession. Hey, Jaws, Ben hadn't been real effective passing, so what do?
Well, you run the draw. Take the pass game away from him. He's a big old stone. Boy, that can make plays with his arm as well as his legs. He made the run there, Stu.
Roethlisberger runs for the first down. First down, Steelers. Next play, Roethlisberger. Oh, Oh, they ran the okey-doke reverse to Antoine Randall L to Hines Ward. Touchdown. Randall L, former quarterback in college. Hines Ward, former quarterback in college. Take another look. Guys, how did this one work?
Stu, I love the play call. Kelly Herndon was in at corner for the injured Andre Dyson. They took advantage of his aggressiveness.
I always believe it's got to be a gut check call in the Super Bowl, and Ken Wisenhunt made that call, Stu.
3rd and 8 Seahawks, just over 6:30 left. Deshae Townsend sacks Hasselbeck. Seahawks forced to punt. Later, Seahawks, one last chance. 4th and 8, Hasselbeck. Intended for Stevens, but once again, Joey Porter said he was soft. I don't know if he was soft, but he got popped all game long. The Pittsburgh Steelers, champions again for the 5th time in 6 trips to the Super Bowl. Haji, you played for this team. What were you thinking as the clock ticked down 3-2-1 ball game?
You know, actually, Stu, I go all the way back to Bill Cowher's very first game that I played with. And he, first of all, he said, we're going to call a trick play during the game. We called the trick play. We ended up winning. We went 11-5. And I also played with him when we lost our first playoff game. And he said, guys, we'll keep knocking on that door until we win a championship. And today, he got his championship.
Well, the one thing I love, Stu, you watch Bill Cowher, an old teammate of mine, and Mr. Rooney there. Outstanding people. It's great to see good things happen to great people like that. Bill Cowher has been around this game an awful long time. So is that guy, Jerome Bettis. He deserves to hoist that Vince Lombardi trophy. We're going to miss the bus.
We will miss the bus. He announces retirement after the game. The final score, the Steelers beat the Seahawks 21-10.